My man Bernie Burns, Rovers, overachievers.
Journalism from a master site.
Five rounds for Beamer, Rovers, overachievers.
Journalism from a master
Five
site.
rounds for Beamer, Rovers, overachievers.
Journalism from a master site.
Five rounds for Beamer, Rovers, overachievers.
Journalism from a master
Five
site.
rounds for Beamer.
Peace, it's your man Burns. You're now locked into Twin2ition. Clear the air.
Word. Episode 24. Twin2ition presents Clear the Air. Baby, it's cold. And speed. Yep, we're going to leave that shit in there. Fuck it. All right, so welcome back. Nichole on the boards to Clear the Air. Let me get this topic list pulled out. But before we get topic list pulled out, because I am sick and tired of being conventional. All right. It's been a trying week this week, Nichole. And what I'm saying is it's a lot of shit that I got to get off my chest so I can get it out there and get it out of me. All right. And I'm sick of a lot of people. I think your mic is off, so go ahead and hit the on button on your microphone. There we go. Yep. So, I don't know how to segue because I've been saying that since the podcast started, but I don't know how to ease into this shit. No diddy. But I'm fucking sick of people, yo. I don't know which camera on me, but I don't say just sick of people. I'm just sick of people not following through. You know what I'm saying? A motherfucker give you half the information, and then when it comes to getting it done, they don't want to do the shit or don't step up to the plate. So I'm just sick of fucking people. And I say that sparingly because out here in the interwebs, y'all, for all y'all there watching and listening and learn, I'd like to thank y'all. I'm not gonna make this podcast a rant, but I just want to get some shit off my chest. That way I feel a little bit better. But in my walk, you know what I'm saying, professionally and publicly as well, you know, I done ran into a lot of all different walks of life. And I ain't really got that many enemies, right? But in doing this podcast thing, motherfuckers will show you who they are by if you give them enough time. You know what I'm saying? And I done experienced my first, you know, haters, which means I'm doing something right. And, you know, I just feel like I ain't gonna name no names. I'm getting nobody the benefit of that. But also with that being said, I guess you can call me now. What the chime is at? I'm a motherfucking influencer. Because motherfuckers is biting the hell out this shit now, yo. So with that being said, let's goddamn get the fucking podcast going, yo. I just wanted to get that off my chest because I felt a lot better getting it off my chest and shit like that. Let's see. Podcast gonna be short, by the way, y'all, because we got a lot of shit to do. We live working lives, and we like to kind of keep shit short and simple, sweet, concise, and to the motherfucking point. But with that being said, on my rant, I had to go ahead and bring this out. So let's do this.
And live a life based upon what other people think of me. So I can't concern myself too much with what other people think. You know, it's just not healthy. I don't think I could continue to do what I do if I was constantly worrying about what somebody thought about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to welcome y'all back to Twin2ition presents Clear the Air. Let me hit my boys, make sure shit is going right. Let's go.
Clear the air. Clear the air.
No doubt. K-Slay brought us over here to clear the air, you know what I mean?
And you know what? And that's what I want to do, man. I want to clear the air, man.
Baby gobble in the fair. This industry shit is weird. Tell them to clear the air. Was writing in the dark.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome y'all back to Clear the Air. Twin2ition presents Clear the Air with Air. I go by the name of Hoggie. accompanied by my wife, Miss Nichole, on the boards. And I wanted to let y'all know, first and foremost, thank all y'all for y'all support, for continuing to following this movement called Clear the Air, this show called Clear the Air, whatever the fuck you want to call this shit called Clear the Air. I appreciate you, taking time out your busy schedules to see what the fucking nigga talking about. But with that being said, every dog has its motherfucking day. I want to let y'all know that salute to y'all who purchased the Clear the Air bucket hats. Y'all did an amazing job picking them shits up. Like I said, it's the first time ever, that we done ran out of the product. But the $10 raffle is still live, well and breathing. You can get your hands on a custom 101 Twin2ition presents Clear the Air. It's got Clear the Air on the front, Twin2ition on the back. Not like this one I got. This motherfucker is a 1 of 1. So, appreciate y'all for rocking with us. Continue rocking with us. We're going to be working on this website soon. We can actually get this merch out a little faster. But if you do want to participate in the raffle, go ahead and head to Instagram. Send us a DM. We try to put a little advertisement out there for y'all can go ahead and grab and make an order as well. I'm trying to make that a daily thing until I get that website on and jumping. So, appreciate y'all for that. With that being said, a call to action. Call to action. To all the new listeners, the ones that's always listening that ain't really doing what the fuck they're supposed to be doing, their due diligence. But do me a favor. Right there at the bottom. If you're on Spotify, it's at the top of the screen. Apple Podcasts is at the top of the screen. Amazon Music at the top of the screen. Or if you're on YouTube, it's down below this video right here. Hit that goddamn subscribe button. Let me know that you fuck with me, all right? Leave a comment. We all can be found at on IG at Clear the Air, ClearTheHeir. That's at YouTube at Clear the Air, Facebook and Threads at Clear the Air, and on X/Twitter, we can be found at Twin2ition Pod. That's TWIN 2, the number 2, ITIONPOD. And it's just like fucking that. Hit the goddamn subscribe button, all right? With that being said, we're going to go ahead and keep it moving. Holidays has passed, came and went. Nichole on the boards. Yes, Thanksgiving. I got a little gripe about Thanksgiving, all right? All right. I was out there, smoking the turkey and all this other stuff. Everybody got different palates and taste buds and shit like that. And, took me about 6.5 hours to get the turkey, you know what I'm saying? Big ass turkey. 20, 22, 25, whatever the fuck it was. 22 pounds. Took me about 6.5 hours to get that motherfucker smoked. By 2 o'clock, a nigga was ready to eat. Unfortunately, we weren't able to eat until after goddamn 9 o'clock p.m. Why the fuck black people gotta be late to shit all the time, man? And for me, I didn't want to make it about me. And I said this earlier at work. I said, but look, if it was up to me, I would have fucking ate, been happy, and would have kept the goddamn show fucking moving. Why we eat so goddamn late? Just in general, black people just eat so goddamn. That's why they got diabetes and all that shit.
I feel like with our situation, when your mom was living, we used to kind of alternate holidays. So like the major holidays like Christmas, Thanksgiving, we would alternate. We would do Christmas with or Thanksgiving with your family, then we would do Christmas with my family. And then the next year we would swap them. We would do Thanksgiving with your family and then Christmas with my family. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't going to both places.
Right. So
you can't fucking satisfy everybody. It's not like, for instance, like we don't go nowhere, but if my family does something, we'll go to that. Because like with your mom not being here, nobody on your side of the family does anything.
Oh, for me,
and we not going no hour down the fucking road.
Oh no, hell no. Yeah, you're right.
To go do some family thing with your dad's side of the family, but you got to be welcome too, though. You got to also be, that's the elephant in the motherfucking room.
I am on one today. I apologize. It's a different tune and shit like that, but it's, a different feeling when you ain't liked. But go ahead, keep on saying what you were saying.
But like, I don't understand why other people's family don't get it. That okay, you don't have to go to every fucking body's family. You don't have to see everybody every holiday.
Right.
You dedicate a holiday, one of the two major holidays, to one side of the family, one to the other side of the family.
That's true.
And like with our Thanksgiving this year, it was my siblings all went to their significant other's family first, and then came to mom's house. And it was like we was all waiting for their asses to fucking get there. Y'all been at y'all fucking in-laws' house stuffing y'all fucking faces.
Yeah, so I'm gonna stop you right there. Can I make a suggestion? Just a suggestion. You know what I'm saying? New rule. I mean, if I got to be a part of it, I can be the only one to partake in it. But if we got to wait on your ass and you done already been somewhere and fucking ate, I'm going to go ahead and eat without your ass. I'm going to say grace, bless the food, all that good stuff. Go ahead and eat and keep the show going. That's what the fuck I'm going to do. That way I ain't sitting on goddamn a half a fucking turkey, stuffing macaroni and cheese and shit on my stomach, laying in the bed trying not to throw up. Because I've been waiting to eat all fucking day, okay? So this is a suggestion for me.
The reason we waited so late is because Angie ain't get relieved at work on time. So she was supposed to get off at like 5 something, and the person ain't come to work and relieve her to like 7 something. And then she had to go home. Then she had to make it to mom's house. And then like our kids is bougie. Well, I wouldn't say bougie, but they kind of picky. Like, they only eat the type of macaroni and cheese that I make and my mom makes. They don't like baked macaroni and cheese.
Okay.
So, all that was there was baked macaroni and cheese. So, it was kind of like we was waiting on Angie to get there with the cheese and pasta and shit to make the macaroni and cheese.
Oh, so y'all had to make the macaroni and cheese real time?
Yeah.
At like 8:45?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Me, mom, and Tasha.
Would have been all right without it. Just saying. But, and the other side, I got to watch, the Green Bay Packers play and win a game. Unfortunately, this podcast is being filmed on a Friday, which is December the 6th. And unfortunately, we played a game last night. And it was a heartbreaker for those of y'all who stayed up in the Midwest to watch the Green Bay Packers, try to challenge the newly minted, I think they're number 1 in the NFC, Detroit Lions. They unfortunately lost a nail biter by field goal, 3 points. I think most of our games came that we lost came less than 3 points.
I think it was only like 2 games that we actually lost by like a significant amount.
I think we got smoked by the Eagles the first game of the season, but I don't know to be all specific and shit.
That might be true.
Yeah, when we played
I want to say that's
Brazil,
when Love got hurt.
Yeah, the dumbass shit playing on that fucked up ass soccer field and all that other shit with football cleats on. But yep, they lost in Brazil, unfortunately. But I ain't want to talk about sports right now. I also wanted to address the elephant in the room. This being the month of December, it is that time of the year again, y'all. And some of y'all get reminded on, I guess, how savvy or how hip or how whack you really are. And with that being said, the Spotify and Apple had their year and rewind wrap up on what you've been listening to. You know what I'm saying? Hours and all that thing spent. And Nichole on the boards. I got a confession to make.
What's that?
And the confession is the top artists I've been listening to for the year of 2024 goes to
Lunatic.
Lunatic was on my list. Yo. He cracked the top 15. Lunatic was number 11 on the list, yo. So shout out to Lunatic. Shout out to fucking Lunatic, man, for real, man. Salute, G. Your Lunatic made the list, but number 1 was Mr. The 69 God was number 1 on my list, yo. I listened to him the most as far as the minutes spent on Apple Music. It says the 69 God, and it had me thinking. I was like, yo, I'm listening to Drake, but I ain't listen to him like that. And I was thinking. And then some other songs started playing, right? And I was like, all right, I got my Sunday service in there. Okay, shout out to Sunday Service Choir. And then a couple of other songs started playing that I never heard before. And I realized Taj got my motherfucking Apple Music too. And he been listening to a whole bunch of shit when he upstairs playing on the Xbox, because you can play the Xbox and have music playing. So I don't know if Taj fucked my algorithm up or what. Or maybe I got to give him his own music, you know what I'm saying, choice. Because I had the G-check. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? He done fucked the whole playlist up on all the different music spotlight artists I had on there. I had to go back, listen to some songs, add them to the playlist and shit like that. So I blame Taj. Because I feel like I ain't listening to motherfucking Drake like that. Couldn't have been, you know what I'm saying? Like that for him to be the highest. But yeah, that was my confession to make, y'all. Because we're here to fucking clear the air. So I want to let y'all know that, Drake is the one I've been listening to for a while. With that being said, to move right on, hot take, Nichole on the boards. Listen to this, yo. If I can find it. But Drake had got dissed by Kendrick, and they're not like us. And then from that point on, he continued to get, smoked by Kendrick Lamar. And he got smoked so bad that Drake had claims that the Universal Music Group and SMG, Sony Music Group, were inflating the listens to the Not Like Us and all Kendrick songs, saying, hey, y'all making this shit fake. I'm going to go ahead and sue y'all. And they came out, Universal Music Group.
How are they inflating it?
So they were saying that they're using bots to pump the song up. You know what I'm saying? Like make it bigger than what it is.
Everybody was listening to that shit.
Yep, make it bigger than what it is. And so Universal Music Group came out last week during the holiday and said, hey, Drake, you want to talk about the artificial inflation of Not Like Us? The suggestion that UMG would do anything to undermine any of its artists is offensive and untrue. We employ the highest ethical practices in our marketing promotional campaigns. No amount of contrived or absurd legal arguments in its pre-action submission can mask the fact that fans chose the music they want to hear, right? And he felt like that they was, basically pumping and dumping. I'm like, yo, if that's the case, Drake, then you know something that we don't know. But with that also being said, the actual factuals is, and I quote, Not Like Us debuted on YouTube the first day at 20 million fucking views, yo, and by Kendrick Lamar. That's after he dropped the song with Future and Metro Boomin. After that, it made Billboard's Hot 100 trending since its release back in March. And Kendrick Lamar right now, being that he dropped GNX the week before last, has 7 songs in the top 10 of Billboard's Hot 100 right now. And they are number 1 being Squabble Up, number 2, TV Off, number 3, the song entitled Luther featuring SZA. Let's see what else he got on here. Number 4, Whacked Out Murals. Hey Now. Number 6 is not his song, which is a bar song by Shabuzi. Number 7 is Lady Gaga. Number 8 by Kendrick Lamar is Reincarnated. And number 9 is Man at the Garden. And number 10 is Mariah Carey, of course. All I Want for Christmas Is You. So shout out to Kendrick Lamar for having goddamn 7 motherfucking songs in the top fucking 10, yo.
So going back to football real quick.
Okay.
2 statements, right?
What you got?
How the fuck we only played the Vikings once this year?
Because we they got to make the end of the season meaningful games and shit. So
we only played the Vikings once this year.
You only play them twice.
We only played them once.
Oh yeah, we only play them once.
Yeah, like our next game. Oh, never mind. I had to scroll over more.
Oh, why'd you say what the fuck? That's different.
I was looking at the bitch hard as a bitch. I was like, hold on, where the fuck is the Vikings at?
That's crazy. What?
So our biggest loss was only by 10 points.
Who's that to?
The Lions.
The Lions. Oh, okay.
It was 14-24.
Oh shit. Oh, so yeah, back to the Kendrick.
include preseason.
Oh no, niggas don't count that shit. That shit a watch. That's like watching a nigga
really got smoked. That was
nigga play mad and you just watching two niggas play on the couch. Yeah, that shit don't count. So with that being said, a lot of people in the industry had something to say about Drake's claims to move back to the Kendrick and Drake whatever debacle the fuck they got going on, and one of them stood out the most because I remember back in the day when Joe Budden dissed Drake. You know, he was throwing stones at Drake. You know, Drake being a big ass star, it was like little rocks hitting him and shit, right? So then when Pusha T hit his ass with a brick, smacked him with the motherfucker. He all of a sudden was like, and all of a sudden wanted to try to do a rebuttal, and it still didn't come out as well. But then when he met Kendrick, and Kendrick was just
Kendrick hit him
same
with a
side.
cement truck.
He just kept hitting his ass with a cement truck, right? And then Drake was like, hey, man, you can't be saying that I'm a pedophile and certified pedophile and shit. That is not me. And I feel like that you can't do that. But he don't remember. He brought Pusha T's, at the time, fiance's name in one of his songs, right? He about to get married and shit. Pusha T is. Don't know the man other than the music, the shit they write. And he could have, very well had something damning to say about his relationship, about him, that he could have unfortunately not been married or whatever the case may be. And then all of a sudden he the same nigga that's saying, oh, it's got to be rules to this beef stuff. No, it don't, nigga. And with that being said, the words from Mr. Styles P from the Locks, he has something to say about that. So here, I'm gonna try to see if I can pull it up.
And this is where the only I like Drake's music. I really like. I think he's a star. I just put him up there with Kanye, Puff, and as a star. But I think we are beginning to forget a lot of rules in this culture due to stars, and we just start switching them around and making them different. Like I don't got nothing against Drake,
right?
But how does a guy say what's the rules in a rap battle that had a ghostwriter before? That's not fair, dog. Like you letting a dude who had a ghostwriter now say what we could do in the dirt. Nah, dog, you got to stay up there, and you beautiful up there. We love you up there, but don't come down here.
That's
change the rules. That's wrong because
it's war.
It's war.
Well, he doesn't really have the power to change the rules. You can't explain.
But there's a lot of he does.
I hear what he's saying though.
He kind of does. He does. He's a big voice. He's a big voice, and the kids are gonna follow him. So you have to understand this. So when he speaks, he has to understand. Like you, the #1 dude in the game. You're the biggest artist. Like you didn't have to take a shot at Pusha.
Go ahead, Dad. At all. Everybody that beefed, you know this, Ebro, you know this. Every rapper before that particular battle that beefed, it was violation. It was no, I can't say this, I can't, like, once you let loose on somebody, it is what it is. That's like going to war and saying, I ain't no guns, we can only use fists. Like,
we're not really going
to
war.
It's war. Like, whatever I come, if I got a grenade, if I got a slingshot, whatever I gotta come with, that's why I said earlier,
that's some actual fucking factuals, yo. And
I feel like
what's that?
I feel like Drake is a performer. He's not a rapper.
He's an actor.
Like, yeah.
And I was trying to tell people that a long time ago.
Acting.
Yeah, so I was like,
fucking Degrassi.
That nigga act, yo. Like, at the end of the day, y'all can't take none of this shit he say for real. It be some niggas out there who rap, who actually live this shit. And I ain't trying to name no names, but like when I heard my first Big L rhyme, I was like, God damn, this dude a little different. But with that being said, so Drake's only claim was that, hey, Spotify, UMG, Sony, all y'all motherfuckers, I'm letting y'all know right now, y'all doing something a little fishy up. And I guess the high palace y'all live at with inflating these numbers if it's to be true. All I got to say, because I'm here to clear the motherfucking air, if Drake's claims are true, the game will fucking change forever. And with that being said, check my shirt out. Where that fucking chimes at? Where's that? Music Spotlight. All right. Twin2ition presents Clear the Air. Y'all know every time I open up this goddamn laptop, it's going to be some hot fire. And Nichole on the boards, we're going to head back. Because I've been, promoting a lot of artists, near and far. But I want to bring it back. You know what I'm saying? Bring it back to the home team. This album just came out recently, last week to be exact, on the same date, November 25th, which is it's also an EP. And I want to shout out to my dude representing Petersburg, Mr. Willie Skate. He has a new project he just dropped called Stratagem, which is an EP. which is now streaming on all major platforms. I mean, all major platforms. But this track right here, when I heard it, I was like, yeah, this joke gonna have to make him had to shuffle some shit around, of course, and bring him back again on the Music Spotlight, which is Twin2ition presents Clear the Air Music Spotlight this week. Shout out to Willie Skate. Hey man, keep doing your thing, bro. I ended up hollering at another gentleman by the name of Mr. Henny Black, I believe it is. I think I'm saying that right. He got some shit too. So with that being said, back to Willie Skate. What I know from the Stratagem EP. Let's go.
Fuck you mean you ain't seen nothing like this, Thought you know it. What the fuck is on? You know, I decided to take this shit to another level, man. I hope you follow. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep this shit like I keep this shit. You feel me? Just telling them what I know. Let them know, yeah. It's more hoes at the show, and let them go, coming back as part of the show. Just telling them what I know, Let them know, No, it's more hoes at the show. Let them go, coming back as part of the show, Talent, they couldn't make it, I break a move in this talent. I call a chauffeur the Uber, make me unbalanced. I'm on the showroom floor, baby, I made it. You know about me, the greatest, there's nothing better to do it. I put the sound on the board, baby, it's yours. I fucking wrecked out stores, I'm a maniac, a decked out port. That motherfucker, they know that ain't going. What we doing, I enter, all the dragging and mentor. All the shit that I did though, all the money I sent you. All these bitches I bagged on, all the pussy I sent them. It was nothing to add more, much less for the mental. Motherfuckers telling them what I know, let them know, It's more hoes at the show, and let them go, coming back as part of the show. Just telling them what I know, let them know, No, it's more hoes at the show, let them go, coming back as part of the show, Fast nigga said he got money called for the bread. You a crash dummy, no I got more stars for the head. I'm a big dog, told on my boy, hot for the spaz. And your bitch need it, tell her to kick it, stay for the spread. Been on autopilot, baby I'm raising the bar sky high. I did it all while I made it go tie-dye. Them niggas said he had it for cheap, not I told her what it was before I left, they kissed it bye-bye. Telling them what I know, let them know, It's more hoes at the show, and let them go, coming back as part of the show. Just telling them what I know, let them know, No, it's more hoes at the show, let them go, coming back as part of the show,
Hey, dude, who gives a shit?
Oh, they ain't gonna do y'all like that. They gonna do y'all like that.
You know what's funny?
What's that? What's that?
That little kid voice, low key sound like Junior.
It did. Hey, Willie Skate, shout out. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Willie Skate. The track is called "Let 'Em Know" from the Stratagem EP. I mean, it's called "What I Know." I apologize. It's called "What I Know" from the Stratagem EP. Yo, ladies and gentlemen, shout out to Willie Skate. You can find that streaming on all major platforms. I mean, all major platforms. Willie Skate, you got another banger, man. Hey, keep hitting them hits, boy. You've hitting them nails flush. Shout out to Petersburg as well. With that all being said, we still got that.
Nice.
What's up?
It'd be nice to get him linked up next time we go to somewhere for.
I tried to tell him, look, Willie Skate, next time we come outside, man. Hey, I'm gonna send you the invite. We'll come outside. You know what I'm saying? Lights, cameras, and action. Hey, you got a hell of a discography, my guy. And I want to let you know that from right now. Ain't nobody telling me about this shit. I'm actually doing my due diligence. I'm doing my homework. Hey, continue to work in your gift, man. I see the YouTube jump popping too, man. Continue working in your gift, black man. Salute to you, man. And shout out once again, Willie Skate, y'all. With that also being said, what was you saying about you said the young boy sound like nephew, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, yo, when I heard it, I was like, that little boy,
like
oh shit, yeah, real shit. With that being said, call to action. Hey, to all artists, I'm calling all artists. If you want to be featured on our show, just send us a DM for further details. Continue to put your music out there, man. Talk to me, I talk back. Hey, you might be the next one on the music spotlight, man. And the roster is growing. I already told Nichole and the boys we're gonna fuck around, have to make a goddamn Clear the Air mixtape volume 1, yo, because it's gonna be a year I've been doing this shit, and I really want to do my due diligence and find a way to get with all the artists, put all their songs on one CD or one album, whatever the fuck you want to call it, and just y'all, it's all for y'all, yo. Like this what I'm here for. Just to fill the fucking dreams. Continue to do it, man. It's all about the relationship, man. I just wanted to clear the air. So if you want your shit on Clear the Air Music Spotlight, continue to work in your gift. Send me a DM. Talk to me. I talk back. Let's clear the motherfucking air.
And also, like, if you know somebody that does music and you're not necessarily the one that does music, show them the podcast, introduce them to it so that maybe they can, DM them and can become a music spotlight. Like, spread the word. Like, we're not doing this to get us necessarily known or seen.
No, music spotlight
is to get your music out there.
It's a smidget of what this show entails, man. But I wanted, like I said, create a place for us. I don't want you to have to go to no motherfucking DJ, kiss their ass. Come holler at me. Like I said, talk to me, I talk back. With that also being said, I'm real big in it being in black and white, Nichole on the boards. And if I turn around and you see the names on the back of this shirt, I can go ahead and start naming them now. Shout out, shout out, shout out. Shout out to all the artists and producers that graced this Clear the Air Music Spotlight stage. Shout out first and foremost to Bernie Burns, Eco Ecclesi, Lunatic, Willie Skate, which I just heard, the Uncanny Sega, Charles Heron, Queen Dopamine, DDA Tink, Bless Picasso, Crew Love Entertainment, Scary Hour, and a couple of names I can't name just yet. Let's clear the motherfucking air. Music Spotlight. Moving right along, man. Nichole on the boards, man. I don't know how we gonna do this. Let me see if I can find it. You got anything you want to add?
No, I do not.
You ain't never got.
I'm not of the world. Put it like that.
Oh my God, here she go trying to be not world. I mean, you could have just added something just to for the sake of add.
I don't know. You can hit that button.
What button? Oh, you talking about this button right here? This for me?
Yeah. Race check.
Oh, Lord,
so,
brother.
This kind of piggybacks off of your last race check. Okay? So, I was vibing in the car, listening to my little music and stuff, right? Of course, R&B. But what R&B song also sampled Human Nature by Michael Jackson?
What R&B song?
Mm-hmm.
SWV, man. Come on, man. You gotta do better than that, man.
I did an easy one for you.
Oh, what did I hit the wrong button? Yeah, the SWV. What was that song? You are the man. I don't know the word. I forgot.
You don't know the name of the song? You got the group, but what's the name of the song? I ain't asked what group. I said, what's the song? So technically, you ain't got it right yet.
Like me you do, and love will be right here. No fear, be right here. Come on, fuck with me, yo. Come on. Yeah, yes. Shout out to me for getting that race check correct.
I had to give you an easy one.
She don't try to give me what a fucking easy race check.
I can give you another one.
Huh?
I got another one.
Hey, chill, God. Chill. We gonna make this a long pod. Yeah, that was an alley-oop on the goddamn 6-foot rim. I'm 5'10". Just yam that shit in like Wembayama. With that being said, Nichole on the boards. Moving on along because we was talking about football earlier, and I wanted to talk about the NFL real quick. And to also mention, week 12, week 13 week 12 had just passed for the holiday, and week 13 is currently going on with the Packers unfortunately losing, which is a good thing. That means I ain't got to do shit Sunday when football on. Last Sunday we played last Thursday. we put up the Christmas decorations and shit like that for those of y'all who celebrated. And so I got a free day on Sunday. Maybe I just play Black Ops all day until my hands get sore. Podcast should be out and streaming on all major platforms at that time. But
let me not embarrass myself.
Yeah, okay. Weird. All right, so what?
Fuck it. I don't give a fuck. So when did I start playing Call of Duty? Well, I used to play it years ago.
Allegedly.
I did. Like when they first came out with Nuketown.
All right.
Like that fucking long ago. That was probably like before we had fucking kids.
All right, so you doing nerd talk now or what? I mean, what the fuck?
I mean, a little bit.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, so I just started playing maybe I've been playing for a week now.
I'll give you 2 weeks. This is the second week.
Maybe 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But so, I started off playing, the multiplayer or whatever and was sucking like fucking 30 fucking deaths and 2 fucking kills or some shit like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So the other day we was playing and I was so fucking hyped because I had more fucking kills than deaths.
Damn. Any more fuckings you got to do?
Huh?
Just messing with you. All right, so to stay on Nerd Talk, since we didn't already segued to Nerd Talk, the question I'm going to ask you, Nichole, on the boards, and this is a good question to ask for all y'all nerds out here. We here to clear the air. Like I said, we touched on a variation of topics. A lot of them being, home and abroad, entertainment, news, sports, but also hobbies as well. Hence Nerd Talk. And with that being said, Nichole on the boards, currently you own an Xbox, PlayStation, and a Switch, right? Used to have an Oculus until the kids took that shit over, and they in the metaverse just knocking over shit and breaking furniture and shit in here. But what is currently in your gaming backlog? Like what games that it's like, damn, I forgot I had the fucking game. I ain't played that since when? I need to get back into it. So what's in your gaming backlog right now? Or like game you played that you ain't beat yet, and it's like, damn, I ain't need.
So I would say I got a couple. Which there's one that I haven't even played at all yet that you keep fussing at me because I haven't played it yet. But
you can name 3. You ain't got to.
Zelda.
Okay, yep. Okay, yep. That's a great game.
I haven't even touched that one yet.
I don't know if you saw the ending because I had it on the big ass TV.
No, I mean, I don't care if I see the ending. Like,
okay, go ahead.
I don't care if I see it before I get there.
That's weird. That's some dangerous shit right there. You a motherfucker who don't care if a nigga spoil a game for you. That's some serial killer shit. Go ahead, though.
I guess if it is, it is. I don't give a fuck. But
I know the ending. I'm just going to play it anyway. Okay.
But Hogwarts Legacy, I still got to beat that.
It's a long-ass game.
Yes, it is.
I tried to power through it one day. I was like, I can't fucking do it. Go ahead.
I be trying to do every fucking thing. But haven't picked up Splatoon 3 in a long ass time.
Man, fuck that game. That's it.
But I feel like they fucked it up.
Yeah, it ain't.
But
nothing
always one that you can always go back and play. Fucking Gears of War.
Oh yeah, but that ain't your gaming backlog. You didn't already beat that, so that's not in the backlog. So the games you got to play is Splatoon, Hogwarts, and Zelda. Okay, yeah, hell yeah, shout out. My gaming backlog's a little different, y'all, and I want to shout out, once again. Sony, because they got me for the okie doke and shit. I purchased the PlayStation Portal back when it won a thing, and then it became the thing that I said it was going to be, and now you can play cloud gaming on it, motherfucker. And I picked up a game by the name of Death Stranding that was out for a while now, created by Kojima, the same dude that made the Metal Gears and shit, and it's got Norman Reedus in it. And the dude from The Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, the dirty motherfucker, he just always looked dirty and musty. He in the game. He the main character or protagonist or whatever. So right now my gaming backlog consists of Death Stranding, of course Hogwarts Legacy, and to round it up, it's another game that I'm playing, Ghost of Tsushima. There's 3 games, all on the fucking PlayStation, that I just really I play them and be like, I don't know what the fuck. It's either I gotta relearn the controls or forget the fucking story and just in that bitch just randomly doing shit. So hopefully I can get them jumps knocked down real soon. With that being said, staying on the Nerd Talk right now. Nerd Talk, where we talk about gaming and things of that nature. Moving to Xbox. I recently, congratulate to me, I completed the Call of Duty Black Ops 6 campaign on the veteran difficulty. For all y'all who out there watching, listen, learn, I play the games on hard mode because I told y'all I'm a goddamn nerd. This is a facade. I ain't really a nerd, but just don't test me. But yeah, so I ended up playing Black Ops 6 and finally beat that. Also, Prestige twice in the multiplayer as well with a full-time job. And but upcoming for y'all who out there just still trying to get your last second gifts out there for Christmas. If you purchase Xbox Game Pass, they got a highly anticipated video game coming out by the name of Indiana Jones, which got the Harrison Ford on some dude. They found a way to take a picture of Harrison Ford's face, put him in the game, but it's actually another guy doing all the moves and shit like that. I don't even think Harrison Ford talking in the goddamn game. I don't know, but it's Harrison Ford's face. Look like a good game. Don't know what it is. All area Indiana Jones got in the spirit of this, in the temple of that. I don't know what the name of it, but damn well I'm gonna be on it. I'm gonna be in Indiana Jones. I think it come out December 7th, yeah, which is December 9th. Which is Tuesday. So, yep, Indiana Jones preload. If you got Game Pass, you can go ahead and pre-install that shit right now, man. So when it come out, you be the first one on it, man. Just like that, y'all. Moving over, since we are in the month of December, for all the nerds out there, they got this thing called the Game Awards where they talk about video games and the like. Like people give awards for people who play games or create the games, stuff like that. And get this shit, Nichole, on the board.
Unknown caller.
I don't know, somebody waves. Unknown caller. I don't know who the hell called me. I had to hit him with that means they called me like 5 or 6 times. They'll leave a voicemail because I ain't never seen that number before in my life. And I got it on Do Not Disturb, yo. Apple, get your shit together. What's up?
It ain't Charles Heron?
No, it ain't no Charles, man. No, it ain't. I don't know who the hell this is. Take care. Just to tell you, calling from HR at HP. Give me a call soon. I'll be in the office a couple more hours. Leave a voicemail. I don't know who this is, yo. Don't even sound right. No, it ain't no job. Because I'm supposed to get an email, so... Shout out. Wait. So I'm so glad it's happening in the middle of the podcast, y'all, because this podcast is being, like I said, recorded in real fucking time, yo. I can't make this shit up. But hence the Christmas tree in the background and shit. Tis the goddamn season. Oh, you can't see it, but tis the fucking season, y'all, to all the scammers out there working so diligently. Y'all niggas is the beat. Like, y'all the real fucking MVPs to all the scammers, yo. I done had multiple fucking text messages throughout this week. Cause niggas been buying shit online with the Black Friday passing and Cyber Monday and shit. And I've been getting this one text message just saying, hey, your package has now got to the UPS parcel. However, your US UPS parcel being cleared due to the detection of an invalid zip code address. The parcel cannot be cleared. The parcel is temporarily detained. Please contact the zip code address information for the link information within 24 hours. They'll send you a goddamn hyperlink, and then they'll send you, hey, please reply with a Y and then exit the text message and open it again to activate your link. I promise you, Nichole and the boys, if I get this text message one more time, they're going to have a picture of my on that goddamn shit. I'm just here to clear the motherfucking air because...
No, they're not, because that'd be pornography.
Well, if I could picture my asshole or something. No Diddy. Hopefully Diddy don't get it, but I got to send him something that's very vulgar and bad. Maybe I'll just kill a goddamn squirrel out there in the backyard and just open him up and then send a picture of that. Like, hey, keep fucking with me. Because y'all scammers, y'all niggas is getting on my last fucking nerves with all these different ways on trying to get a motherfucker for their money. Kudos to y'all for working so goddamn hard. K-ass to work, go get a real motherfucking job and stop trying to prey on fucking people. Unknown caller. What was I saying? Yeah. back to what I was saying. The Game Awards, it's kind of like the E3 of video gaming news and shit like that. E3 being the Electronic Entertainment Expo they had back in the day, back in June, prior to COVID-19. COVID-19 shut the shit down because niggas won't no longer go into this one place to show games. They were just showing their games on the Xbox internet website, PlayStation, and Nintendo. They own little shows and shit. Podcasts. Shout out to the podcast realm. Podcast era. But Snoop Dogg performing at the Game Awards, yo. So you know I got to tune in now because Snoop Dogg performing at the Game Awards. Staying on Nerd Talk, we recently during the holiday weekend, Nichole and the boys, we went out to the Richmond Comic-Con, and I dressed up, man. I ain't did this in a long time, 6 years to be exact. I dressed up as Eric Killmonger from the Black Panther #1. The Black Panther has been stripped away. I was Eric Killmonger once more. Unfortunately, I spent a lot of money on my Killmonger cosplay, and that shit made out of pleather, fake leather, whatever the fuck you want to call it, faux leather. And that bitch started coming apart like the ghost of the Black Panther. T'Challa himself was whipping my motherfucking ass everywhere I went, to the point where I had shit all on my neck coming off of me in the seat. It was a very, very bad and upsetting time. But I get to meet some lot of people and dress up for the cosplay. So shout out to cosplay. And we came fashionably fucking late. Late to the point where niggas was trying to give us shit away. And also was like, y'all niggas late. But while y'all here, want to buy some? I was like, fuck no. So shout out to all the nerds out there who do cosplay. Took a long time to get that shit together. We finally got it together. I was really in the middle of editing the podcast and shit like that. But we made it happen. So...
multitasking.
Yeah, we were multitasking. So, So, moving right along. We'll keep this podcast short and sweet. We have 45 minutes. We got to hurry up and get out of here. Back to NFL. Nichole and the boys. I don't know if you saw it, but I'm going to try to have the video playing as I'm talking about it. But Trevor Lawrence got knocked the fuck out.
There's so many special people.
Oh, there's no doubt that Trevor represents them well. And oh my, that'll be Al Shire, who's flagged for the big...
Was running, right? I think it's like a third and whatever. And instead of him, sliding, he won't wait till the last possible fucking second to slide. And a lot of these quarterbacks out here been like doing this Call of Duty fucking Black Ops 6 slide cancel shit where they act like they sliding and then they'll goddamn keep running. Well, anyway, as Trev goddamn sliding, Mr. Al Shire decided, hey, I ain't here to headhunt, but I want to make sure your ass is down. And he ended up hitting him with his forearm. Trevor Lawrence head hit the fucking turf. Basically, the carpet that's covering concrete in these stadiums, and went to fucking sleep. Trevor Lawrence did his best Tua Tagovailoa impersonation as he got stiff and shit and dropped the ball. It was real crazy to see. But the real thing is, if the dude, Mr. Aziz Al-Shire, he got suspended for 3 fucking games without pay. And then the whole week this week, ESPN has been saying this dude's a dirty fucking player. Everything he does is dirty. I'm like, yo, this nigga is not Ndamukong Suh. He ain't fucking Suh. That nigga was a dirty fucking player, spitting on niggas, stepping on them and with the fucking cleats on. That's a dirty fucking player, NFL, ESPN, and the like. But Mr. Aziz Al-Shire, he came out and he apologized, saying, hey, man, to Trevor, I genuinely apologize to you for what ended up happening, and I would never want to see any player hurt because of a hit I put on them, especially one that's deemed late or unnecessary. And it had me thinking, yo, as I was going through all the channels and shit, getting ready for work. Shout out to my man, James Jones, yo. Shout out to James Jones. What is it? Former Green Bay Packer. A great old nigga in the NFL that wore a fucking hoodie under his uniform. But shout out to James Jones. He said, hey, would the outcome be the same if Trevor Lawrence was a Cam Newton? Oh, because Cam Newton, he a big guy. He considered a runner, huh? Would the outcome be the same if it was, a Russell Wilson or something? You know what I'm saying? But being that Trevor Lawrence is the face of these franchises, the Jacksonville Jaguars, they ended up saying that he blatantly wanted to do it. So what had me thinking, James Jones said, hey, yo, he said some real shit. Everybody's like, this is an unnecessary hit. I can't believe he did it. He's headhunting. You should look at his track record. Dude ain't never been fined. Dude ain't never been suspended. He ain't never been ejected out of no fucking game. But he hit this dude, and all of a sudden it's a big fucking problem, right? So James Jones said, hey, yo, how the fuck can you penalize a guy for being violent in a violent game? That's some real shit, right? Like, how the fuck can you penalize a nigga for playing football? That's like me hitting the bitch and knocking him out in boxing. It's like, man, you shouldn't hit him that hard, Joe. God damn, man, I can't believe you did that. So that just had me thinking, like, yo, y'all just need to get y'all shit together. NFL, just make it a national flag football, NFFL, National Flag Football League, and then we can call it even. Because I'm really on the fence of watching this shit anyway. Shout out to the Green Bay Packers, which I fell asleep on y'all niggas anyway. I listen to y'all, but I won't try to sit there and watch y'all niggas lose. So, with that being said, let's see if I can find it. Where we at? Because I feel like I ain't got your full attention. Race check, Nichole on the boards, y'all. And this is not fucking music related. It's entertainment related. So put your fucking listening ears on now. To all out there watching, listening, and learning. YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, and Apple Podcasts. You can leave an answer right here. Race check. It's from a TV show, Nichole on the boards. From the Chappelle Show. It's an alley-oop, okay? From the Chappelle Show, in 2003, black people got their reparation checks and all hell broke loose. Who was the newly minted richest man in the world at the hot hand in the dice game? He was a resident from Harlem. What was that character's name? Name that character.
Got to be the crackhead dude. Was it Tyrone Bixby? Clinton Bixby? Something like that.
Nope, I give you one more chance.
It's not the crackhead dude.
It ain't no Tyrone Biggums. Nope. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I don't know.
All right, so the name of that character from the Chappelle Show in 2003, black people, they got their reparation checks and all hell broke loose. Who was the newly minted richest man in the world at the hot hand and dice game? He was a resident from Harlem. His name was Tron. Look how Tron is living for the city. So shout out to me for getting that race check and getting Nichole on the board stump. Told y'all to get your ass for the race check, and I'm glad because I feel real good about it. So yeah, for all y'all there watching, listening, learning, I appreciate y'all. Rocking with us. This is Twin2ition presents Clear the Air. Like I said, I go by the name of Hoggie, and that was just Race Check. Race Check is a game of black identity, where we ask you a black-related question or a race-related question that we feel like you should know. If you don't know it, you unfortunately got to reach in your left or right pocket, or if it's in your back pocket, or if you're a female ain't got no pockets and it's up under your titty, grab that black card out, call it a race card, and give it to us, because that black card is now mine if you don't get it right. So, moving right along with the race check and the podcast at hand. We're right now at 52 minutes. Nichole on the boards. Let's see. Because I had to hit you with a race check. I felt like you were like, I don't know if you were nodding off or what the fuck you was doing over there. But it worked out in my benefit because I caught you lacking. You got any hot topics, Nichole, on the board?
I'm trying to figure out which character that was.
Tron? Remember Tron from Mad Real World? How Tron is living for the city. So get out here, white boy, if I cut some bacon off your back in the Mad Real World. Don't worry. We have the Chappelle Show on DVD. And we also, I think Chappelle Show is probably streaming somewhere where you get your Comedy Central shit. Let's see. You got anything to add, Nichole, on the board?
I don't think I remember that character.
Tron. Nigga with the do-rag on, the glasses.
Yeah.
Clankety clank. Yeah, yep, Tron. Yeah. Man, shit, you on that.
Because I'm going through my head, I'm like, Well, if it wasn't Tyrone, it weren't the black white supremacists.
Oh no, Clayton Bigsby. No, I want him.
Look, I had the two different character names put together. I said Tyrone Bigsby earlier.
Oh, it's all love. No, Tyrone last name was Biggums. Yeah, not Bigsby.
Biggums, not Bigsby.
So speaking of sports, we're gonna stay on sports.
I
Come
said
back to sports. Staying on sports, Nichole on the boards. Last week was I believe week 10 or 11 in the college football realm. And it was rivalry week, which means is the next couple of games is going to be the playoffs. They're getting ready for the playoffs. And rivalry week took place in the college football realm. And what if I told you it was hella fights? I think 1, 2, like 7 goddamn fights to be exact, yo. And it all stemmed from the losing team being at home and the opposing team grabbing their flag and throwing that bitch in the middle of the goddamn field.
That's disrespect.
And you mean they got smoked? The fuck?
I don't give a fuck.
So the biggest one that everybody
That's
was
like when we went to the Green Bay game and that motherfucker had that damn sign that as soon as we lost to fucking the 49ers, he put that motherfucking sign up talking about Aaron Rodgers need to retire, blah, blah, blah.
Hey,
yeah, he might have needed to retire, but don't come to Green Bay fucking being disrespectful.
Hey, shout out to that guy.
Tear that motherfucking sign the fuck down.
Wait. I'm glad you said it. Shout out to that guy who, first and foremost, if you're out there watching this podcast, gentlemen, I don't know who you are.
He ain't watching, he white.
But yeah, it was a white guy. But if you out there, if anybody know him, when we went to the Green Bay game back in 22 to see the Packers lose the game before the divisional, had them lose to the 49ers. One guy had a sign that says Aaron Rodgers retire. And I was like, yo, this dude is a fucking Nostradamus.
But he weren't even like no 49ers fan or something.
Because
he was a fucking like a Bears fan or some shit like that.
Yeah, because look, Aaron, the last 2 years, man. Ain't on the wall, Aaron. A-Rod. It's time to hang them goddamn cleats up, bruh. It's time to hang them up, man. I don't think you ain't. Hey, you been to the Super Bowl once, and we appreciate you.
Tom Brady.
Damn.
You are not in enough pockets, sir.
Yeah, so it's sad to say, but yeah, A-Rod, time to hang that shit up, bro. I understand you want to leave the Jets. No, you made that motherfucking bed. It's time for you to lay me down to sleep in that motherfucker, man.
Laying in the retirement.
I don't care how many dark rooms you got to be in, bro. But the Packers gonna be all right, and that's all I got to say about that. But yeah, it was a hell of fights, yo. One of the fights being the fight between Michigan and Ohio State. That bitch turned into an all-out brawl, and I happened to catch it in the middle. What the fuck I was doing? I probably editing the pod or whatever the fuck I was doing.
I wonder if they charged everybody involved or people got away with it.
I think they got away with it, but luckily for the players, they got the taste of pepper spray. And niggas was trying to do the interviews and eyes fucking watering and spitting and shit. And they was like, yeah, man, we couldn't, y'all out here in uniforms. And it made me think. I was like, you know what? These niggas getting paid by the NIL. So which means they name, image, and likeness. So they already got the checks coming. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, we could be assholes now. Because me beating your ass at the end of the game, whether we win, lose, or draw, it don't do nothing to my draft stock, yo. So unfortunately, I had to have a taste of pepper spray. But I just can't wait till y'all come to the NFL and that shit just, continue to be scripted, yo. Because you're going to tell by the looks on niggas' faces, hence Cam Newton in Super Bowl 50, when he realized that his name wasn't going to be in the end credits during the Super Bowl celebration. Same with Jalen Hurts when he played, and he know his name was going to be in the end credits. So, go ahead, work your way up to the NFL, man, 'cause they pay y'all enough hush money, man, to shut the fuck up and play football, y'all. So for all y'all who actually think this shit is real.
Motherfuckers think that we dumb.
I guess, man. I feel like wrestling is a little bit more. Damn, I ain't even if I know, I'm gonna still play like I'm dumb. Like, oh, I ain't never know that was gonna happen. I already know that.
Wrestling better at hiding it. And you already know that the outcome's fucking predetermined.
Facts, but them goddamn pay-per-views be up in the air. You don't know if niggas getting the belt or no. NFL, you be like, Kansas City won again. Okay. All right, okay.
And
this time the referee did a fall. He called a false start late. Okay, word. Word.
I don't understand why the fuck. Like, let it be a legit fucking sport. Like, you don't set that shit up in fucking high school.
Right. What would kill me,
Like,
the game we watched last night, yo.
Well, it could fucking be set up now that they're getting paid in fucking college.
You know what fucked me up last night?
What?
When they called that goddamn pick play, that rub route, or that fucking crackback on Watson. I was like, on Christian Watson, I was like, yo, if that was a rub route or a pick play or a crackback, he would have smacked that nigga. He ran by him and then dude flop. I'm like, yo, what we doing, yo? What we doing? Y'all can call a flag on that shit.
My thing is, I feel like sometimes in whether it's NFL, whether it's NBA, you could tell when a nigga fucking flopping. That shit need to be a finable offense.
Yep.
Like, if you clearly can tell, oh, he just fucking grazed him, but then you pancake and everything, you throw yourself on the fucking ground, like, come on.
Yes.
Stop being a bitch.
Shit getting out of hand, yo.
You up there trying to draw flags and shit.
Yeah, I don't get it, man.
For nothing.
Referees need to be held to a standard too, yo. I figure like if you want to make sports, you know what I'm saying, ethical, and make it so that we don't have just human determination, because a motherfucker can see something another nigga don't see. Fail Mary, when one nigga was like incomplete, other nigga was like it was touchdown with Golden Tate. We still don't know what the fucking real answer was. But y'all got to do something. Get AI. Y'all use AI for everything else. I got this bitch over here beside me, listening to everything I say. This bitch in my hand, listen to everything I fucking say. Get AI to call these motherfucking games.
And that bitch on his what's that, yo? Left. Started talking shit to his ass now too.
Girl, bye. Yeah, I was talking shit to her. So we got an Alexa device, Sis, in the crib. And I always be cussing the bitch out because I ask her questions that be pertinent to what I'm asking. And then she act like she don't hear me or don't understand. So I cussed her ass out. And then she had said something smart. Never heard it before. And then I asked her who the fuck she was talking to. And that bitch said, I'm talking to you, yo.
No, she ain't say nothing smart. She just like out of nowhere, just like started talking. Like, we ain't say Alexa nothing.
That's what it was.
And it was just talking. And you was like, who the fuck you talking to, Alexa?
So currently I'm talking to you.
Currently I'm talking to you.
I started to unplug that bitch. And what I did was I unplugged and I threw her around the crib a little bit. I mean,
he was bowling with that motherfucker.
Hey, I was about to hit a strike with her motherfucking ass. But with that being said, oh yeah, hot take Nichole on the boards, yo. And what really got me, thinking, like, I don't have a Black History You Don't Know. But I guess you can make this Black History You Don't Know before we get out of here. And I wanted to really shout out, like one of the biggest actors, even though I know in the realm of, movie making and things of that nature, it is, fictional characters portrayed by real fucking individuals, right? And I think I asked you maybe last week or the week before about your, top superheroes. Mm-hmm. And I think Chadwick Boseman's Black Panther was my favorite, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm probably gonna have it beside me in the screen. But the reason why I feel like Chadwick Boseman was number one on my list is because it is playing here, the fact that Chadwick Boseman did all his own fucking stunts, man, for Black Panther while he was battling cancer has been legendary. I'm talking about the dude did all his own fucking stunts, where he was fucking niggas up left and right, throwing people around, picking them up. Like, you still gotta, do chemotherapy and all this other shit, body hurting every which way, radiation treatment and shit, and still be able to move and do his job and not, miss a beat. You know what I'm saying? And not complain about this shit as well, regardless of how much he was getting paid, man. So I just wanted to, take this time right now to, shout out the late Chadwick Boseman, man, for actually, he was a superhero. I don't know what it was, yo. For a lot of y'all niggas out there that was hating when it was going on, where everybody was like, Wakanda forever and shit. He was like, really giving y'all Black empowerment. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody out there that, followed that train and whatnot. So, I just want to take that time to say, yo, that's the reason why he was, one of my biggest influences when it came to, being bigger than what the fuck you going through right now. You know what I'm saying? He could have been like, man, shit, I already got money. I'm going to go ahead and just back out. You know what I'm saying? Have time with my family and just chill. He decided to take the other route, man. So shout out once again. Bless you. I'm sneezing my mic to Chadwick Boseman. Let's see. I don't know if you heard this, Nichole and the boys, but giving everybody their flowers. Shout out. Before we get out of here, I'm gonna wrap this thing up. Shout out to the Morehouse College, which is HBCU, the Men's Glee Club Choir. They did a terrific job singing. I don't know what song it was, yo. It's like 10-15 minutes long, man. And they did a great job. Maybe I played in the outro or whatnot. But before we bounce, I wanted to let y'all hear this, which I guess it's going to be our little motivational minute, because I ain't really got much for y'all, because I told you I was on one. But maybe me hearing this one, maybe I'll get enlightened to maybe piggyback off of it. But shout out to Kyrie Irving. He got on to Casanat's Thanksgiving stream and had some choice words to say. So listen to this.
Wherever you are in the world, whatever you're going through, I just want to let you know I see you, I feel you, and I understand that life sometimes can get a little chaotic. You got a lot of questions on what's going on around you, but that's when you have to really root yourself in who God is and getting to know the true nature of who you are, that you are able to do all things. It's in you. Don't let anybody tell you that the greatness of God, the greatness of who you want to become is not in you already. You just got to awaken that beast. You got to awaken that person inside you. You got to awaken that love inside you. You got to love on yourself, because the world out here can be cruel. And don't let these fucking haters and doubters get in the way of you achieving what you really want to achieve. So I thank you guys for giving me the motivation and inspiration, but it starts in here. So to all the kids out there, I salute you. Listen to your parents as much as you can. Go way beyond their dreams and accomplish your own. You never know where you'll end up.
I don't know if y'all heard that, but basically he was saying, hey, silence all, you know what I'm saying, the naysayers, silence all the doubters, silence all the haters. Don't listen to what they say. You know what I'm saying? Believe what you say and believe in who you are. Believe that you got the power to do anything in this world that you put your mind to. And I don't take this moment right here for granted, for y'all that's out there watching and listening and learning to the podcast. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes, life gonna life regardless of what the fuck going on in life. And you just got to find a way to adapt and overcome. But with that also being said, take the time to continue to know where you are. Have the presence of mind, pardon me, to know where you are, your walk, whatever you're doing in your talk. Because in the midst of all that adversity, it's going to subside. I've been busting my ass working out for the past 2 months now, and it's just that transition phase for me. I like to transition. As soon as it get cold, I go, the bears go hibernate and shit, I go to start working out. So when spring, summertime come, I'm out. But yeah, just continue to, silence all that shit, because you believe 100% of what you say. Like I always tell everybody, silence that stuff, man. And know that you got everything that you need inside of you. Continue to, believe in a higher power. Because this thing right here that we see every day, which is called life don't last forever. And just live out your dreams, man. Like we here to clear the air. First and foremost, that it is something greater than us. It's something bigger than me to actually put this together. If I told y'all about me, I'm an introvert. I really don't like to have a lot of people around. I like to just do my own thing and keep it moving. But I felt like I was given an opportunity, a voice to be able to provide an avenue for us that's out there in the world that's actually, working, that's striving to be the best version of themselves, to kind of just, pump them up, man. So that's just my little motivational minute for the day. But with that also being said, just to, segue before we get out of here, it's also a call to action to all the people out there that's entrepreneurs. If you have a business, DM me. We got this thing called Business Spotlight. And what we want to do is we want to put your business on Front Street. We want to be able to interview you and kind of answer some questions from people out here that's, maybe about to step into that very place where you currently are. And so we want to interview you, because we have an ad on our show. The show is steadily growing, Nichole on the board. So we got more new subscribers each and every day. People leaving comments, man. So shout out to y'all for real, man. Shout out
and we
to,
take positive and negative comments.
Take them all, man. Shout out to, even followers of other people that's out there doing their thing. Like a couple of music spotlight artists that had some of their followers come to Clear the Air, and it's like, yo, I'm glad they put me on to this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is different. This ain't nothing like anybody else shit that's going on, man. Like y'all authentic. You know what I'm saying? So I want to, salute y'all. Salute y'all as well. I even also have your dad, father-in-law, was like, hey, man, I seen that Clear the Air, man. It's all about music. I'm like, no, it ain't all about music, man. But we here for the culture. You know what I'm saying? We here to, create this thing to be a safe space for us to have a conversation and to self-assess, you know what I'm saying, to be able to, rate this ship. And this thing is growing, man. And like I said, I just want to take this time to, thank y'all again, man, for, supporting, this, I guess, idea that became a thing that now it is what it is. It's up at this point. We are 24, Nichole. 24. 24 fucking episodes in to Clear the Air, yo. Next episode will be episode 25, y'all. We might have to do a celebration. It might be a triple celebration. Christmas, because we're going to be off on the off week during New Year, and the 25th episode, y'all. So I don't know. Should we do a celebration episode, y'all? Should we do something unorthodox? I don't know. What the hell we going to do?
I don't know. We got to plan it out.
Had to do something, man. Because, so I'm telling y'all, for y'all that's been following me since day one, since the Twin2ition videos, I appreciate that, man. So I feel like I want to get pinched a little bit because I'm like, damn. I remember when this thing started, man, it was just me sitting in front of my phone talking to myself, my reflection, saying, hey, this is what I wanted to be. This is what I wanted to sound like. This is what I wanted to look like. And to actually be in the moment right now where I'm like, damn, I done met some great people. I done developed some great relationships. I done been in some places I never thought I would be. I done, was able to speak to some people I thought I'd never probably be able to speak to, man. And it's been, more than amazing to actually be like, yo. In the words of Joe Budden, he said, am I living the dream or am I living in one? And it's like, damn. I think it's both for me, y'all. But I really want to just clear the air, man. And I just want to just give myself a little perspective right now. And I rarely get that point where it's like I'm at perspective because, this week been trying, this day been trying. And my word for today for myself as I walked out into the world was to be demanding, man. And the world out here, y'all, they can't guess what you feeling. They can't guess what you know. You got to be demanding on telling the world how the fuck they supposed to address you. Excuse my language. No, fuck that. You got to be demanding. Let the world know who you are, not what the world wants you to be. Because if the world can do that to you, they're going to treat your ass like Pinocchio and pull all your fucking strings and have you jump, sing, and dance and shit like that. So just know your worth. Know who the fuck you want to be. Because you are in full control, like Kyrie said, man. Twin2ition was built off these pillars, which is, change your thoughts, change your world. When you realize, just like these young niggas out here in these streets, when you realize you in full control, nigga, treat this shit like GTA. I want you to treat this motherfucker like the field of dreams. I want you to treat this like you are in a dream where you are subject to do any fucking thing that come to your mind because the power relies in you. Continue to do you. Continue to be you, man. And it's just like that, man. So before we get out of here, y'all, I just wanted to, let y'all know that I appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. And this is really big for me and for the black community to have a black man sit here and talk to, you know, get shit off his chest and don't feel like I got to have it all bottled up, man. So to continue to move on with the show, y'all, I just wanted to first and foremost, you know, shout out to all the artists once more. Shout out to all the fans. Shout out to everybody that purchased the gear. Like I said, it really mean a lot, man. And this just is only the fucking beginning. Shout out to all y'all. Shout out to all y'all that's been begging me, pleading like, yo, Kerry. Shit, man, I'm trying to get this seat on the couch, man. Shout out to y'all for believing in the goddamn podcast, man. Shout out to y'all. Well, I want to let y'all know, like I said, we here to clear the air. Y'all done seen a lot of behind the scenes stuff. Like, it's actually the real work behind this shit. Like your math teacher say, show me the work. You know, after we record this, we go to post and then edit, and then we put that shit out there. So it's actually real work, man. It just ain't smoke and mirrors, man. What y'all see is the finished product. But I want to let y'all know, like, if anybody that's, you know, willing to learn and develop, because we growing. And like I said, I got to the point now, I'm going to need a secretarial assistant or something in this motherfucker, because now I ain't got enough time in the day to even think straight with all the shit that's going on. But I'm happy because I'm working in my gift. And my gift ain't doing up making room for me. It's not one day or a point where I come to this podcast set and I'm putting it up or taking it down where I feel like I'm stressed and I feel like I got the weight of the world on my shoulders. I feel like this is what the fuck I came here for. This is one of the reasons why I came here for. And this thing is built off of integrity, man. So like I said, we're here to clear the air. Before I leave y'all, I want y'all to always pray to have eyes to see the best in people, a heart that forgives the worst, a mind that forgets the bad, a soul that never loses faith in God, and to also change your thoughts, you'll change your world. Don't give advice, live it. People get your message by watching you. And like I said before, in the words of Lunatic, you'll never lead a flock of men to the promised land. How you gonna hold the crown? We're here to clear the air, y'all. Let's go.
Turn my mic
I had your mic off. Yours over there. Y'all are calling cats.
Oh, well,
What's
I still
up?
feel like I can't hear myself.
Oh, I turned your mic down too. Now you can hear yourself.
So, I told you I was going to do this.
You didn't tell me
But,
shit.
yes, I did. So, I got a joke for you. You ready?
Lay it on me.
What does a blind gynecologist do?
A blind?
No, I'm sorry. I said, what does a deaf gynecologist do?
Now he deaf.
Not blind, just deaf.
I have no idea.
He read lips.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Weird.
How's it weird? It's funny.
It's weird.
For those of you, hold on. For those of y'all that does not know what a gynecologist is, a gynecologist is the female lady parts doctor.
Shout out for clarifying. I think we all know what gynecologist is.
Not everybody does.
Okay, he read lips. That's a good one. That should be a dad joke. With that being said, like you said, hey, appreciate y'all rocking with us. Hey, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment. The race checks is gonna be put up, man. Like I said, your participation is highly, 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 highly encouraged, man. Let's continue to clear the air, man. Episode 25 is coming up, but right now we at episode 24, man. I'd like to appreciate y'all for rocking with us for the duration, man. The shorts may become, far and few in between as the podcast continue to progress. I feel like we done made a name for ourselves, man. I just want to be able to have some time to be able to, have that balance where we, continue to put out content, but in the same token, continue to on to the next thing, yo. For those, like I said, for those y'all there still rocking with us, watching the podcast, listen to the podcast in its entirety, throughout the work week, throughout, your weekend, or just having it on in the crib, man. Like I said, I appreciate y'all. And salute to y'all as well. Shout out to Bernie Burns, man, for believing in me as well, man. And also with that being said, Bernie Burns, man, I need you to take us out, bro. Let's go.
My man Bernie Burns,
overachievers.
Journalism from a master site.
Right rhyme for Beamer, rovers, overachievers.
Journalism from a master. master
Right
site.
for Beamer, Rovers, overachievers.
Journalism from a master site.
Right for Beamer, Rovers, overachievers.
Journalism from a master
Right
site.
for Beamer.